This is my grandma. We call her G, and we call him Popo.
Thank you very much, Wolff, for the G. Where do you think? How do you think we got to Florida?
Well, tell us about it. What was that like, and how did you make it work? And
where were you before, Ohio?
When I was at home with 3 kids in the snow with earache and colds and watching Arthur Godfrey on TV down in Miami Beach, I said, that's the place for me.
all right, so
I said, we're going to go for a vacation down there.
All right.
So then I had chickens.
You mean you raised chickens?
Yeah, and I did the eggs, and I had an egg route in town, in about 18, 20 miles from where we lived. Most of the relatives bought my eggs. Every Friday we took them in. And I saved all my egg money for the trip.
Oh.
It's interesting.
Yeah, and we went to Fort Pierce because that's where Popo trained. And we rented a place right on the ocean.
All right.
And at the last minute, Grandma and Grandpa Wolff went with us.
Huh.
And when they got back to Florida, they sold out and moved to Florida. I mean, when they got back to Ohio, they sold out and moved to Florida.
And then did you guys do that
Not
too?
right away.
So you just went for a vacation.
Yeah.
And then how long was your vacation?
Like
a week or two?
We only stayed like a week or something. Yeah, I only had enough money for so long, because we ate
egg
out.
money. I mean, that's not much. How much would you sell eggs for? Like
a dozen. I can't even remember now.
Maybe a few.
Probably 80 cents a dozen,
Okay.
something like that. Nice fresh eggs.
Yeah.
But took me a while to save enough, but I did.
Sure. And then how'd you make the decision to come on down for good, or to?
Well, I think I decided it was time for us to leave the cold. Popo had a business, and he was doing fairly well with the business, but it was just, your mother was constantly having earaches. No, sore throats. And they said, or no, it was her earache, her ears, they're right. And the doctor said if she gets many more, she'll have trouble with her hearing. I said, well, that's a sign we better go. Now, if you think that doesn't take some guts to pack up and leave with 3 little kids and not know where you're going.
Yeah.
And what kind of work you're going to find.
Did you even know, did you know that you'd have any kind of stability when you got here, or did you?
Well, we stayed with Grandma and Grandpa Wolff.
Okay, when you first got here.
Well, we sold our place up there, so I had some money.
Okay.
And then we came to Vero, and we found that duplex on the beach.
Yeah.
And we bought that.
Yeah.
Did you guys have work lined up?
No.
Did you find work, or what did you?
Yeah, Popo got a job not too long after that, working for a contractor here in Vero.
Okay.
And I needed a car because I felt really trapped over there at Grandma Wolff's. Really trapped.
Yeah, that's how it is with parents, huh?
And, well, this is even worse than that.
Really? Why?
Oh,
What
yeah.
did she do?
They had a regime like you wouldn't believe.
What would they try to get you to do?
Well, you'd get up early and have breakfast, and you'd have to hurry up and clean everything, get everything made and done so you can go sit on the porch the rest of the day.
Wow.
So we went uptown and we bought this old yellow convertible for me.
Okay, so you got a new vehicle,
Yeah,
or
well,
used.
wasn't new.
Well, but for you, it was.
And I was
used.
free during the day.
You were what?
Free!
But where were the
good.
kids all the time? Where was
Well,
my mom
Morty and
raising
Joyce
hell?
were home.
Yeah.
Rosemary was in school. She went to 3rd grade uptown in the Oleandrum Elementary School they had here. And the first day she took the bus, we took her out to the bus. And I said, remember, this is your stop. This is where you get off. And she was smart, so she knew 3rd grade where to get off. Well, come certain times, no Rosemary. Got later, no Rosemary. No bus, no Rosemary. So we got in our car and started going up and down all the streets. We finally saw the bus. And here's Rosemary and the bus driver, the only people in that bus going up and down all these streets. And we stopped them. And she's been telling them right along, well, no, this is where I get off. No, this is where I get off. She forgot where she got off, and he was taking her all over the beach. So I finally got her off the bus, and then that was the only time then she knew where she was supposed to get off. But he was also a coach, so he never forgot her, even later on in years. He never forgot that. And then Joyce started, I put her in preschool. It was like a private, it was more than a nursery school because they taught him things too. And Gordy started, I guess, first grade.
So, wow.
And then we moved in our place, you know, I couldn't wait. When I finally got the possession, Papa was working and I moved us before he even got off work. I couldn't wait to get in there.
You have your own space.
Yeah.
Freedom. But yeah, that must have been a really, I mean, doing a journey like that with the 3 kids.
And I thought nothing of it then.
Yeah, that's
You
tough.
know, and
And
now,
here we are thinking about going, but we don't have 3 kids. We don't have any kids. We
well,
don't
you
have,
know what? Well, now the
That's
older
what you mean.
get,
Yeah.
the older you get, the more cautious you are.
the more
Yeah.
cautious.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And the more things that you have in your life that may hold you back from.
Not only that, you want to get every little detail down perfectly,
Yeah.
so that everything is planned out and worked out.
Stability, right?
Yeah. And back then, we just played it by ear.
That's a good way.
But fortunately, it worked out.
Yeah.
Men's natural instinct is to take care of their women.
Yeah.
Or the other one is the men don't do nothing but leech off the women. So which one would you rather have?
Yeah.
A lot of times these women want to kiss Popo. You know that we know these older women. He says, I'm sorry, I don't kiss anybody but my wife. That's what he tells them.
That's a good answer, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
He said, I don't want no strange women kissing me, especially, I don't know where they've been.
That's
Yeah, because you know Kung Fu, right?
karate.
And if I was younger, I think I would have taken some of that.
Yeah. I wanted to do that too for several
You
years.
can put all men in their place,
Yeah, that's right.
including the one with the karate. Don't pick up any strangers.
Okay.
Don't accept candy from strangers.
All right.
Be friendly, but remember, behind every smiling face is an evil person.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Wow. What about you, Grandma? You're smiling, but you're not evil. You're
No,
nice.
I'm not. Well, it's hard if you're a good judge.
How can you tell the good people from people who are out to get you?
You have to look them in the eyes.
Okay.
I don't know. Somehow you got to be able to tell because.
Be aware. Maybe a couple thousand.
Well, waitressing you can do pretty good too.
No, Grandma, it won't come to that for me.
Huh?
Nah, I don't need
I
that.
didn't mean for you. You can
No.
go get a job digging ditches.
That's it.